Hello, good day to you, 522 group leaders. Thanks for tuning in and checking out what's going on. I know we've missed 2 or 3 weeks here in a row, so I hope it's been a little bit of a breather for you, one less thing to think about during the week. I want to say I've been personally fairly pleased to see pretty decent participation in 522 the past few weeks. We've basically been in the 60s. I'm not sure what we are this past Sunday. I haven't looked at the number yet. I'm sure it was down because of holiday weekend and all, but generally speaking, we've been doing pretty well. So we've been running in the 60s. I think one week we were right up near 70, so that's really good. Thankful for that. It's a good step for us. So it seems like maybe we're kind of evening out into that number since we did Kiss the Cow. Thankful for that. Wanted to report to you another good piece of information for you. I think you guys know that Rachel Gunn has been looking and planning to start a new group, and she and I have been talking about it, praying through it, and so we are set to move ahead with that. We're probably going to be launching that sometime this summer, which is normally just a crazy time to do something like this, people going on vacations and that sort of thing. But Rachel's been working on recruiting, and she has 5 people recruited for her group already, which is really great. 3 folks that are coming out of the ladies class, which will make a little space in there for them to recover some folks that they've been missing. Opens up a few more seats there, which is really good. That's an important objective. And so that ladies group is primarily going to be launching this, but she has 5 people committed altogether for that young person's group. She's got a few more on her list that she hasn't talked to yet, but I think that's a really great start. So 2 of those 5 are folks who do not come to group normally at all. So hopefully we'll get them locked in here and some others as well. So excited about that. Please be praying for Rachel, Amelia, Margie, and then Tyler and Sarah as they've committed together to embark upon launching this thing. Very good, very good. Thanks be to God. Now, the main thing I want to talk to you about today is what I'm going to be preaching on Sunday. If you've been noticing, I hope it's been clear, especially as leaders, small group leaders, that what I've been doing the past couple of weeks is preaching through our ministry process. And I always intend on preaching explicitly on the ministry process at least once a year. I'm trying to find a way to approach that in a way that I haven't before. And so had the inspiration some time ago to do 3 messages out of Isaiah 6 there, 3 messages out of 8 verses, which is fairly unusual. But that is such a significant passage and so much wrapped up in there that it really speaks our ministry process. And so I hope that I've been making that clear, and I hope it's been helpful. For this 3rd week, we'll be talking about serve, of course, where Isaiah says, "Here am I, send me," to the Lord. So we're talking about serve, and in the midst of preparation this week, I really feel like God has granted me some wisdom and some thoughts for our church that I hope I believe that are from Him and be really helpful for the church. And I'm praying for His Holy Spirit movement in our church on Sunday. And I also have a very specific way I'm going to give the invitation. The sermon's going to include some testimonies from folks in the church. And so I think it's going to be good. I'm hoping it is. I'm praying, I'm trusting God for His move among us. I want to give you a sneak preview of what that is. In the invitation time, I am going to be asking people to commit to something that we're just calling "I'm all in." And there it is. I have attached this document to the forum here. And what this document is, it basically says June to October of 2014. That's how long this campaign is going to last, basically 5 months. And in that time, we're asking people in the church to do 3 things. Number 1, that I will worship with my church weekly, and that'll make that a habit. Number 2, I will engage a 522 group, pursuing Bible reading and prayer each week. And so I'm going to focus on growing, and I will invest and invite. And all what's on this page, I won't read it all to you right now, is some very specific ways we can go about being investors and inviters. It's very practical handles, and we're asking people to commit to that. I'm going to ask people to come to the altar like we've done before, and to come with the name of someone on their heart. A friend who doesn't know Jesus, or a friend who knows Jesus who's very disconnected from the things of God or from the church. Someone that they can take on as a project, a person to invest in and to invite. And this page is full of practical helps. And so they're going to bring those names, and I will once again take those names, and we're going to reset our prayer list. I have 4 other men who help me pray over people who don't know Jesus on a regular basis. And we're going to reset that list, and I'm going to divide that list among those fellas to help me pray on those names after this Sunday. So I'm sharing that with you so you know what's going to happen. And as leaders in the church, I want you, to be keenly aware of what's going on. Also, the only thing I'm asking you to do this week is make sure you get in contact with every single person who's ever attended your group this week. Let them know this is an important Sunday. Let them know that we're dismissing Kids Zone this Sunday, and everybody's going to be in the sanctuary because I don't want one adult who's able to be here to miss this. So Sunday is extra important. I'd like for you to please, whether it be phone, text, email, phone call, making personal contact, whatever, smoke signals, whatever you need to do to get a hold of everybody in your group, to let them know this is a big Sunday. We want to see them for group and for worship. Would you please do that this week? So that's the thing I'm asking you to do, is just make sure you touch base with everybody in your group and let them know this is a big Sunday, and we'd love for them all to be here for what I'm calling I'm All In. And what I'm talking about by that is in the world of poker, you got all your poker chips, and instead of just anteing up and dropping a small amount in the pot to bet, you're so sure of your hand that you go all in. You push all the chips into the center. And that's what God's called us to do with Him, is that we go all in. So that's kind of the direction I'm going with the sermon, and I need your help to encourage as many people as possible to be there for that. It's the first Sunday of June, getting close to school, getting out. Might be easy for people to, go find other things to do on a nice day. So please help me with that. And of course, you yourself be in your place. I love you. If there's any way that I can help or serve, any way I can pray for you, any way I can just love on you, if you need to come and let me listen to you gripe, I'll do that. If you need practical help on material, if whatever you need, I'm here for you. If you've got some concerns and it's something you could go to Jeff with and talk about, I'm sure Jeff would be glad to talk with you, pray with you, help you in any way you can. We want to be effective, we want to be useful for the kingdom, and we want vivacious, healthy groups that have an impact for Christ. Y'all take care.